for someone who is looking to do more research on some of the melanated culture topics, do you have any resources for them?
Yes. Ooh, you're asking good questions, right? So when we go beyond Google, when we go beyond AI and the curated information, we have to think to ourselves, where would that information be, right? If it's not going to be in Google, if it's not going to be in a lot of my college books or my high school history education, where would that be? And that means you have to take an active interest. If you actually are interested, I would say, remember the power of books. Remember the power of books. Remember the power of like scientific findings by people who actually are interested in preserving your story. Don't go to people that don't want to preserve your story and think they're going to give you the full version. Because again, they're going to press play where they want the story to begin. And that's not always inclusive of all cultures, especially cultural origins that are being suppressed. A lot of those books and resources are being burned and banned for a reason. It's not just for no reason that people want to omit certain parts of history. Because history serves everybody, like safety. Safety serves everybody. Why would you not want to be safe? Why would you not want to know history, right? And so when you're doing your research, understand that there are scholars that have been suppressed and oppressed, just like there have been everyday people suppressed and oppressed. So I love when young people actually show interest. And I took an interest late in life to really reading and taking into scholarly findings and people who dedicate their life to research. But there are tons of books. Bow, 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 bow. There's all kind of books around. But if that's not your rock star, right? If scholars aren't your rock star, you're not going to value what they contribute. Right? So the same way we put our music artists up high and we give them praise and money and fame and recognition, we got to remember that there are scholars out here that are really trying to preserve things that matter for our human growth and development, things that matter in our history. And if we don't make them cool, if we don't find an active interest in them, we are losing a wealth. Just imagine if all the music, all soul music was taken away. We'd be hurt, right? Oh, we would want to preserve that history and those roots and those traditions. Just imagine if hip hop, the originators, the melanated people that created hip hop, just imagine if that was taken away. Oh, everybody liked that part of Black history and brown history and melanated history, African history, whatever you in title you use. Everybody wants that part. We should have that same adoration and allegiance to preserve and uplift our scholars who are telling us the full story, not just the story that an AI platform provider feels you have privy to. And if we don't preserve this, oh my, we will backslide. We will backslide tremendously with the changes that are upon the planet.